hello, and good time zone. And what is up, gamers? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to whatever the hell we're doing here. I don't know anymore, do you? Does anybody? Oh, who cares? Anyways, hi. How's everyone doing? It's lovely to see you. Happy Friday. Chocobo says, Happy Friday, so we need to run to the shop real quick, but I will leave a lurk in the meantime. Thank you for the lurk, Chocobo. I realize you're probably shopping right now, and I hope you're having a good time. Casa, hello. Welcome in. Casa says, Friday's bad. I need alcohol, and I don't drink. Ah, beans. Well, you know, in this heat, if you just take a glass of fruit juice and let it sit out in the sun for a couple of hours, you should be good to go. 0 out of 10 do not recommend, however. Please do not do this. Do not want you to get sick. Ernesto, hello. Welcome in. Happy Friday to you too. I hope you're having a good one. Don't forget to stay hydrated in these hot days. Drink fight milk, says Samantha. Yes, thank you. I have Pepsi and tea, not in the same glass as Casa. I mean, I can't imagine it would be good to combine them into one glass, but, you know. Anyways. I have some peach white tea, and I have a sparkling rhubarb cordial. For now. I have other drinks planned for later in the stream because I think I'm gonna need them. But I have sad news, actually. I have sad news that's related to letting things sit out for too long. I had to bin some tea because it had gone out of date. And normally, whether or not tea is in date is not a major concern to me, as long as, like, it looks fine, because, you know, generally if it's sealed and dry, it's probably fine. But, this one had freeze-dried raspberries in it, and the freeze-dried, if you've ever seen a freeze-dried raspberry, you know that a freeze-dried raspberry is typically, like, quite bright, sort of pinkish red. This was, like, dark grayish brown. And I said to myself, as much as I've been looking forward to finally cracking open this bag of tea, I don't think I should drink this, so I didn't. I am going to have a sip of my peach tea, though, which is in a carton, and I am drinking directly from the carton because I fully anticipate to finish this today. Oh, tastes like my toothpaste, because I also brushed my teeth before we started. Right. Anyways, if it is hot where you are, please, please, please drink more than you normally would. I hope everyone is well. It's lovely to see you all. And hi, we're 27 hours apparently into this, what was nominally supposed to be a speed run in the first instance, and is not that. What do I have equipped? Oh yes, I have not that equipped because it's fancier now. Oh, look how strong I am. Amazing. I need to get this fixed, actually. Ah, geez, am I gonna have to go visit the leg eater? I guess I should. What's the... Okay, what's the fastest way to get from here to the leg eater? Where the hell is the leg eater? It's like down under the what's it? Okay. Okay, I can probably just drop straight down from here, actually. Sorry. Bye, guys. Anyways, I hope everyone is well. I am, as you can guess, I'm already sweaty. I'm getting hit by things. For anyone who's new to this playthrough, it's mildly chaotic, and I apologize for that, I guess. Oh yeah, we also have to get a ton of money, don't we? Because I need to, hold on. Shall I visit? Have I given another charm to Divine? I forget. Because we have Divine here, this beautiful creature. Yeah, I need to give her 12,000 geo, and I currently have 54. Why don't you have enough geo? You know what? I ask myself that all the time. We live in a society, Divine, and I don't know, it seems to exist to... I don't get to have monies. Anyways. If I'm an incoherent mess for the duration of this stream, it is simply because it's like 35,000 degrees where I am right now. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I wonder if I should re-equip Gathering Swarm, considering I'm trying to amass as much fundage as I can. That might not be the worst idea. Back to the bench I go. This is such a stupid start to the stream. Just how many times have I... Okay, let's go on an adventure and then pop back to Dermot. Get rid of you and... I don't think I need Wayward Compass at this point. I think we're going fairly... Gathering Swarm plus Greed equals Profit. Unfortunately, I don't have the Greed charm right now. Because it broke. So I have to go see Leg Eater and get him to fix it. Sigh. At least I don't have to chase after those monies. Because they'll just fly at me, which makes things a little easier. Bombers! Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Wonderful to see you. Welcome on in. And hello. Normally I wouldn't bother hitting all those guys, but, you know. I need 12,000 GM, so... Oh, hey. So we finished this quest. Forgot about that. Doing great, just enjoying Midsummer since home first. Nice, glad to hear it. Nice, nice. Well, at least Grub Daddy's happy. Forgot about that. We hadn't visited since getting the final grub, and we did get the final grub, of course. It's been a few weeks since I played, because I was away last week. Well, I was meant to be away last week at an event out of town. It turns out I was away last week being at home sick. So, whoops. Never mind. And my hotel room was non-refundable. So that stung. But so it goes. Better to stay home and rest than try and make myself go to the thing and make myself worse, I figured. Okay, no, come back. I need the geo. Okay. Well, only about 11,800 more geos to go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, also, we're gonna have to go give money to the Leg Eater. Ah, shoot. Ah, pretzels. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay, alright. Nope. Oh, beans. I really didn't think I'd get hit by that, but here we are. Okay. I'm gonna have to heal now. Oh, no. Don't forget to put on your best cologne to impress the eater of legs. This is true. This is true. I should, I do want him to think that I'm real, you know, alluring. And downsy goesies. I love the music in this area. I think it's so fun. Okay. I don't actually know how much money it's gonna be to get this charm fixed. Hopefully... Oh yeah, I can swim in the acid baths now. Mmm. Yum. Delicious. Alluring, you say, just like the god of motherhood. Indeed, Samantha. Indeed. That was a fun little blast. Hi. Oh, it's only 150. That's fine. Thanks, bro. Of course, now I'm scared of putting it back on because what if it breaks again? But then again, I don't think I'm likely to... I don't know. How many doodads is it worth? 2. Okay. Dang it. I do need the monies, so... Also, I need to figure... What charms am I missing? Like, damn, what charms am I missing? Oh, no. Never mind. The most important charms in the game. There we go. Everyone's favorites. The sticky charm also makes repairs cheaper, if I remember correctly. It wasn't that much. I like that they make that little deflating balloon sound when you, hit them with your sword. I think that's real fun. Did I get both of them? I think I did. Hell yeah, that'll do. Do Brits celebrate Midsummer? Not particularly, no, Home Purse. I think it would be neat if we did, but we kind of don't. Not in the same way that that our Nordic neighbors do. I mean, we do summer activities, but we don't have like specific like midsummer celebrations or anything like that. I'm trying to think, what do we have? I don't know. Hello again, Crossroads. I've got to figure out what charms I'm missing. I assume druids will do their thing down at the henge, says Samantha. Yeah, probably. I don't know, I will say, I feel like that, you know, that Midsummer movie that they made, I feel like has a lot to answer for, because when you try and look up things about Midsummer, I always end up getting a lot of search engine results about the movie. I haven't seen the movie, it doesn't interest me, because it turns out it's a scary movie where scary things happen. I hate when I'm watching, like, this may be very uniquely me, I don't know. But I hate when I'm watching a trailer for a film and I'm like, ooh, this looks like a fun time, and then the twist happens and you're like, oh, it's a scary movie, never mind. I'm out. Nope. Ah, beans! No, why is the path blocked off? This is the thing that I hate the most, when the crossroads becomes infected and suddenly there's a whole bunch of bits on the map that just lie to you. Because it's like, yeah, you can go this way, then you try to go that way and you can't. It just feels bad. Feels mean. Anyways. I'm trying once again to think what's the best place to get like lots of money. Because I need 12,000 geo. I feel like maybe I should have like unbreakable the greed charm first. I did not think this through. I should have unbreakable the greed charm first, because it would have made gathering all of the money easier. Because I'm thinking the best way to get lots and lots of money is is probably doing like Colosseums. But in terms of missing charms, I think one of the gaps is the special lifeblood one from the door in the Underdark. Yes. That's the one where you need to have lots and lots of, you need to have an absurd amount of, extra lives switched on. I can't remember how many it is, but it's a lot. And I think I need to have the heart charm for that, which gives you extra. Colosseum reward isn't affected by the greed charm anyway. Is it not, Samantha? Oh shoot. Okay. Alrighty. I did not know that. Huh. Well, it's still a reasonable amount of monies. So, okay. Colosseum 2, yeah, I agree, Samantha. She says, I find Colosseum 2 is the best for farming Geo. The reward isn't much less than 3, and I can do it more consistently. Yeah! It doesn't have, like, the worst, most annoying section that 3 has. You know, the bit that I always die to. I hate that section. I hate it so much. So let's go do that. I think that'll be fun. Anyways, this is very much just a sort of wrapping up stuff and a little light housekeeping, I guess. The aerial section, says Samantha, you know it. You know it. It's the worst. And it makes me want to cry. And I don't want to cry on stream, so no, I won't cry. It's annoying, but like an expected annoyance, so yeah, it's fine. Swim, swam. Oh, quiet, y'alls. Yeah, yeah. I get it. Just doing about hitting absolutely everything I encounter. My favorite thing about Midsummer, says Homefirst, is the Midsummer sauna. It's just regular sauna, but we hit ourselves with birch branches. The hitting is said to help blood circulation, joint pain, and also exfoliates. Yeah, that sounds really good. Ah! No! That sounds really good. That should be more of a thing here. I feel like we'd be healthier as a people. Speaking of, I was thinking about... I was reminded of... because, okay, this is a tangent, but I was reminded of things that surprised me when I first came to the UK in terms of, like, really stupid, innocuous culture shocks. I was reminded of one of them this morning by... the fact that apparently Oasis opened a pop-up shop in Manchester for, I don't know, I guess band merch, question mark. And the BBC sent a reporter there to like report on the crowds and stuff, and there were like 8 people. So, oh dear. But it reminded me of one of the things that I was surprised by when I moved here, because it's just not really the kind of thing that you think about. But I tend to I guess, think that in many ways, like, the UK and Canada are not that different. We have, you know, the same monarchs on our money. We share an official language, etc., etc. And then I moved here and discovered that, like, style and fashion, there's a lot that doesn't translate from one country to the other. For instance, what, for lack of a better term, the haircut that, like, 50 and 60-year-old guys have because they want to look like Paul Weller for some reason, and I hasten to point out that even Paul Weller doesn't have that haircut anymore. And I don't know. Not to judge anyone else's personal style, but it gives the impression, unless you are someone who is a famous musician and has that haircut, it gives the impression of someone who peaked in, like, the early 80s. Which, I don't know. It's a choice, but it's not something you ever would have seen in Canada. Like, no, like, I'd never seen a guy with that haircut in Canada. I don't know what the Canadian equivalent would be. It's, oof. Anyways. Samantha says, Colosseum 2 rewards about 2,000 Geo, Colosseum 3 rewards about 3,000, but I can pretty much guarantee I will get the reward for 2. 3 is less than 50-50, to be honest, and it takes longer. Yeah. Way more worth it to do 2, I think. So, that's what I'm gonna do, because I need so much money. Oh, shoot. Anyways. Samantha says, was it actually Oasis the band, or was there a mix-up and it was a pop-up shop for the fruit drink? Oh, man. You know, if it was the fruit drink, I'd kind of be into that. 'Cause that's delicious. Anyways. I like a fruity beverage. I'm drinking some fruity beverages this very morning, in fact. But yeah, because, like, Oasis are doing, like, a reunion. Is it a reunion tour, or is it just a reunion show? I don't know. But they're doing live music together again. Which I know some people are really pumped about, which is cool. I don't care. But then again, I'm not the kind of person who wants to go to, like, big stadium music shows for literally anything. Like, I certainly wouldn't pay. You could pay me to attend a big stadium show. Depending on how much you wanted to pay me to attend a big stadium show, I would consider it. But I just think, I don't know, these big stadium music shows, they're probably like a really fun sort of like communal experience of something you love, if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy doing. For me, it's just like, the crowds are too large, I'm going to spend the entire time having to pee. I honestly don't have that much nostalgia for this music. And I say that as someone who did own some Oasis records in the 90s. Colosseum 2, let's do it. But yeah, no. I don't know. I did go to, I think I did go to something of a, like, greatest hits type concert once when the band REM, this was in, like, the early 2000s, but they were touring their, like, greatest hits album that they just released at that point. And it was you know, it was like, they're a good band, like, they're good musicians, it was a good show, but the audience was like, it was all like business boys in golf shirts. It didn't feel like I belonged there. No. Anyways. Homebrew says in Finland, people usually go to the sauna naked. Yes. I don't feel like I could get away with that here. British people are very, more modest about these things. I think not as bad as, like, Americans, I think. Or maybe even Canadians. But, shoot. But yeah. What was my point? I did have one. No. Just taking a moment to heal up while that spit boy over there hasn't seen me and is just chilling. We are more prudish than continental Europe, less prudish than the States, says Samantha. Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I think that's it, exactly. Nice. I love when one of them explodes and it makes another one explode. That's just damn delightful to me. Okay. Handily dispatched that, friend. Turnip, thank you so much for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a lovely lurk, Turnip. Okay. We've been through the explosion. Come on. Yay! It's like the easiest creature to fight. Sorry, I'm missing chat. I'll catch up in a second. I forgot about that one. Sorry, everyone. That was stupid. That's fine. Okay. Joe, hello. Sammy, it's hot again. I'm so sorry, Joe. I hope you have a fan and you're drinking plenty of fluids. But it is cloudy, so I cannot see the burning ball of fire in the sky. Well, that's good. How dare you pay attention to the fight and not me? I'm sorry. Homefer says we have to go naked in the sauna because it is at least 80 degrees Celsius. That is warm. And yet somehow I do, like, I hate hot weather situations, and yet I can sit in a sauna and be like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is good. This feels like I'm doing myself some good. I don't know why. Samantha says, I mean, at that temperature, I do not think a bathing suit is going to make much difference. This is true. This is also true. Regardless, you're going to be schwitzing. Anyways, saunas are full-on dangerous for me, says Joe. Yeah, that is the thing. I've certainly seen the one that, ones that I've been to will usually have a little sign saying, like, if you have certain health conditions and that kind of thing, you probably should not be in it. Indeed, indeed, I would not advise my partner to go in them either because of health stuff. But for me, I can go hang out in it for like 30 seconds and be like, ah. Not that I get to very often, but, but the heat, I don't know, just like ambient weather heat makes me feel like crap. But if I stand in a sauna for like a couple minutes, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I don't know why. Possibly because I can jump in, you know, a pool of cold water immediately afterwards. Anyways, I prefer a freezer, says Joe. There are like spa treatment type places where you can go and they basically just stand you in a very cold environment. Okay. I don't know what it's called, but it is a thing. Wow. Can I live there now, says Joe? Oh my goodness. You know, I did legit, like, stick my head into the, I did legit stick my head into the, like, freezer section of the supermarket the other day when I was, picking up a frozen gluten-free pizza. I was like, can I just hang out in here for a bit? That'd be fine, right? Is that fine? That's fine. Okay. Give myself a second to heal. Good. Okay. Come on. Yay! What's next? Okay. Hoper says usually I stay in the sauna like 10-15 minutes. I think given how absolutely flippin' hot it is here in at least my locality right now, I do not wish to countenance sauna time. I'm already warm. Basically, my house is one right now. I don't know how many degrees in here it is, but it feels like it could be about 80 degrees. Nope. Clap claps. Let me heal. No! Okay, that's one. That's two. Wizard. That's no. Ah, shoot, I still had the greed charm on. I was gonna take it off. No, now I'm gonna have to fix it again. Swear words, that was extremely poorly optimized. I'm stupid. Whatever. Sometimes I wonder, does it, hello Tiso, says Samantha. Hello Tiso. What a ding dong. Samantha says, how warm is it here? Right now, it's, let me just pull up my weather forecast for the area. Okay, BBC weather for Oxford. Currently, but tell me what the weather is right now. It's just telling me what today's highs and lows are. Okay, it's currently, apparently it's only 25 degrees, like, ambiently right now, but unfortunately it's about 500 degrees inside my house. Samantha says, saunas and hot tubs and all that jazz held exactly zero appeal to me. I don't have an issue with the nudity, I just cannot handle warmth. Oh, Bat Baby. You're also missing the best charm. I have not done the Bat Baby mission yet. I was gonna get the strong things first, and then do that. I was gonna do the divine stuff and then the grim stuff. So here we are. Anyways, I'm a goof, and I'm gonna have to go get that charm fixed again because I'm stupid. Feel free to contradict me when I say I'm stupid. By the way, that's allowed. Yay, I would like some Geo, please. That's hot, it's only 16 degrees here. Yeah, bearing in mind that it's currently 25 degrees outside, I don't think it got lower than like 19 or 20 overnight, and it is going up to 30 today. And genuinely, like, British houses are just little hot boxes. They keep you warm. Days after a heat wave, it will still be sweaty and disgusting inside your house. I have like zero tolerance for it. 30 should be illegal, says Samantha. I agree. And certainly in the context of the UK, it should be, because it feels like when it gets this hot here, it just feels like absolute ass. Pardon my French, but it does. It's disgusting. Tomorrow's supposed to be hotter than yesterday, says Joe. I'm planning on getting up as early as possible, going to the supermarket as early as possible, and then coming home and just starfishing in front of the fan. Just having an electric fan about 2 inches from my face and just hanging out in the studio with no lights on. That's my plan. Wish me luck, friends. Samantha says, one day Britain will acknowledge that hot summers are just the norm now, and we should maybe invest in heaters for the outdoors to help cool our homes. I genuinely think that, the way that British people talk about the weather is insane to me. Because it's like, oh, you know, like, oh, the weather's so crummy, we can't wait for summer, and then summer shows up immediately. It's like, oh, can't face the summer heat? It's like, yeah, no, because it sucks. But it's like, I don't know, there are certain things that I feel like people just collectively gaslight each other about, and themselves. And this is probably something that, like, every country does, but I just notice it because, like, I moved here as an adult, I think. But, it's things like British people and their concept of what British summertime feels like now. Because people will be like, oh, finally the sun's out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to die. So, this sucks, actually. I don't know how to end this conversation without either sounding like a Debbie Downer to you or, like, lying and being like, yeah, what a beautiful day, even though I hate it. Like, I was told there'd be less hot weather when I moved here. Anyways. Ha! Okay. Well, oops. Landed on some spikies. Good job, me. Anyways. But yeah, it's like I used to have a colleague, I used to have a work colleague who would go to Glastonbury Music Festival and other music festivals every year. Truly had a pretty grim time of it at said music festival. Like, it's uncomfortable, it's sweaty, it's muddy, you can't really see the stage from wherever you are most of the time. And you're just stuck in a field with a bunch of gross people with horrible, disgusting, like, outdoor toilets for days and days and days. It sounds awful to me. And she was like, yeah, a lot of it is a super miserable time. And then you just kind of forget about that and then want to do it again. And I'm like, yeah, like that, you know, that's weird, right? You know that's weird, right? I feel like that's weird. Anyways. I choose the rain and I enjoyed it, says, I used to like living in Britain, says Joe. I chose the rain and I enjoyed it. And the heat freaking sucks and I do not want. Agreed. Wholeheartedly agreed. Stupid humans breaking the planet. Yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool. I mean, literally it's not cool because it's too hot, but you know what I mean. Anyways. Chocobo, hello, welcome back from the shops. Utterly drenched because of the heat. Oh no, I'm so sorry. We have been indulging in that most British of pastimes, which is talking about the weather. I do love my cloud of spores. Get in it! Yeah, get damaged! Like, it works pretty well. Okay. No. Yay! Okay. Yay! Alright, back on the floor. Gonna check in with chat. Hello. Joe says, certainly when I move out of London, I will be looking into aircon or similar. Yeah, the Twitch user Sledge Callier and I looked at getting aircon at some point, and we were like, well, that's very expensive, so we haven't yet. But at some point, I feel like we'll have to. Like, my parents live in a hippie city, and they resisted getting aircon for years and years and years back in Canada. The entire time that I lived there, I just suffered horribly. Had an absolutely dreadful time. I couldn't sleep in my bedroom in my house back in Canada for like 2 months out of the year because it got so hot in there. That I had to go like sleep on the sofa in the living room because it was just a couple degrees cooler and I might actually be able to drift off with a fan 2 inches from my face. So of course as soon as I move away they install air conditioning. Fine. Cool. Okay. Great. Anyways. Chocobo says, I'm not British, but I will happily complain about that as well. We're expecting 34 on Sunday. Nah, I hate that for you. That's disgusting. Ugh. I'm wondering whether I should have purchased more ice cream. Should we have ordered more ice cream? We had groceries delivered yesterday. Should we have ordered more ice cream? I think we have one cumulative punnet. No! That was a stupid way to die! That was so dumb! Oh no. Sorry everybody, this is taking longer than I was expecting. Anyways, I was going to order ice cream, but it's expensive. I have ice pops instead, says Joe. You know what? It all works. It all works. I feel like one never regrets ordering more ice cream, says Samantha. This is true. I'm just having nightmare visions that, because we are going to the supermarket tomorrow, but I'm having nightmare visions that, like, because of the heat, their freezer section will be broken. And we will not be able to purchase ice cream because the freezer section is broken. I say this because it has happened so many times. So many times it has happened to us. That it's like, oh, it's a really hot day. Let's go buy some ice cream. Oh, the freezer's broken. I just, you know, there is something real pleasant about a delicious bowl full of, specifically the raspberry. I like the vanilla, but I think the raspberry Swedish glacé is delightful. Anyways, I just bought a big platter of fresh fruit, says Chocobo. Nice, excellent choice. I do have a melon for that very reason. Little Aptera, hello, welcome in. You're well. Quit it. Nope. Anyways. Kill them all! Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I'll try. Try my best. Anyways, hope you're well. Lovely to see you. I'll come in. Okay. Yeah, it gets bored. Yay! Fun. Anyways. One potentially regrets ordering more ice cream, I suppose, if one has not enough space in their freezer for all of the ice cream. And not enough space in their tummy to eat all of it at once. That could be a struggle. That beans. Yay! I remembered that I could just splat that guy, and they would just die. Because one splat is enough for the Spit Boys. Anyone who's never seen one of these streams, hearing me say that out of context, is gonna have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Damn it! I hate you so much! I hate you so much! You are the worst. The worst. The worst. Worstest. But my favorite is still when one of these big bumbly guys explodes and another one of these big bumbly guys is right next to that one and then it explodes. That's my favorite. Oh no! Yay! Also my favorite. Ah, sweet! Apparently you can accidentally just, explore that guy. Cannot believe I got spiked again there. That's so stupid. Anyways. I think the weather is starting to adversely affect my ability to brain. Which happens from time to time. Anyways. It's Colosseum 2. Because I need money. I need money to give to Divine. And this is generally a pretty reliable income source. Alright. feels silly. Anyways. Nice. Also nice. I just reflexively tried to heal when I didn't actually need to. What a silly sausage. Silly, silly sausage I am. Hello, Gumby! How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you are well. Ooh, that was an impressive slide. Okay. Cool. Uppies. Shoot. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good to go. We're good. We're good. Shoot. How many? Okay. All right. That's it. That is what I think is a respectable aerial section. Ah, beans. Okay. And heal and heal. What's next? I forget. Lil Sarah says this fake grubs are the worst. I feel betrayed by one when I broke the jar. I know, it's so mean. And the fact that it looks like a grub again when you kill it is the worst. Like, that's so sad. I am, says Gumby. Yay! Good luck for the colo. Thank you. I don't mind these little guys. They're alright. Get spored. Oh no. Oh no, spikies. Oh no, spikies and more of them. That's okay. They're like, how shall I say? The Fanta distribution of these guys is not as horrible as the Spit Boys. So like, I mind them a lot less. It's easier to evade them, I think. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Alright. Specifically this one, who's apparently content to go nowhere near me. Which, okay, sure. Oh, that's not the button I meant to press. Sorry. Sorry. Genuinely had a little moment there where I forgot which buttons did what, apparently. Good job, me. What's next? Oh, it's big boys! Yay! Okay, and now I hide. Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna heal up a little bit, because I can. Feels wise. Ah. I'm gonna hit you a bit. Oh, I did it! Oh, hell yeah! Ah. Congratulations to me on money. I need so much of it. Well, only 10,000 more Geo to go. I could just do this again, but I don't know if that's gonna get boring. So I might wander around a bit and then come back. But we're gonna have a little break shortly, if that's alright. On account of because the stream needs to run ads. And as much as I'm not an advert enjoyer, I cannot change this. Thus. That just feels real good. I like doing that. Whee! Oh. Okay. Alright, okay. We're here now. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. And the little guy's gonna wait here and I'm gonna declare a little BRB. Actually, I can probably just leave it. Let me just hit that guy real quick. Okay. Let me just hit this guy real quick. Okay. I got a BRB screen now. Otherwise, we'll be in ads. So, BRB, everybody. I will be back very, very shortly. Enjoy the sound of the hut, hut, hut in the meantime. I'll see you in a minute. BRB. All right, friends. I'm back. Hi. Hut, 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 hut. Anyways, hi. Thank you for sticking around. I have added a third beverage to my buffet of drinks. I now also have a strawberry rhubarb tea, which is the last of a bag of tea that I picked up while I was in Canada. And it is a favorite of mine. It is very iced, in case you're curious. It's so good. Oh, I wish they sold this here. It's so good. Anyways, oh no, I took off the greed charm, didn't I? Heck. No, sorry, the, well, of course I took off the greed charm because it's not working right now. I took off the things fly at me charm. Shoot. Okay, well, that's how it goes. I'm gonna go fix the greed charm again. What a ding-dong. Sorry, Rava. You're not that sorry, but lightly sorry, Rava. Wait, there's some guys up there. Thank you for the monies. Okay, now we can go down. Yep, I know. I know. Yep, okay. Humphrey just fell off. Okay, okay, buddy. Yes, that one creature's name is, Humphrey. It's very important to me. I don't know why, it just looks like Humphrey. What does that even mean? I know not. Never mind. Money. Money, please. Okay, this one? Or this one? I don't know. Anyways. I think my brain is legitimately, like, porridge now. This might end up being, if my brain is not braining, this might end up being a shorter stream, just because, I can't brain. I will try my best to brain. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. You can just heal. Anyways, what's everybody up to this weekend? Do you have any exciting plans? I hope that whatever you are up to is fun. I have an illustration I need to do for a project. So I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, and I wanna keep working on. I've got a petticoat that I'm sewing at the moment. I want to finish that so that I can make some cool, cute other summer stuff with some of the fabrics that I just bought. If you were here yesterday, you might have seen I showed off my fabric haul. And now I'm realizing that I probably shouldn't have bought a fabric haul because I now don't have any money to buy any more fruit tea, and I just had to bin some fruit tea because it had gone out of date and was not good. And I need more fruit tea because it's hot as heck right now. So, sigh. Please tell me this way isn't closed. Please tell me I can go. I can't. I hate it here. The crossroads is broken. Well, that's annoying. I always forget which way is actually, like, accessible when, Keeping cool, says Joe. That is my only plan. That is a very good plan. I hope it goes well. Okie dokie. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this in a somewhat more roundabout way. Heck! Yep, Did I lose that money because I fell? I think I maybe did. Shoot. Anyways. I need these monies. I need the monies. Oh my god. My brain is gone. Anyways, but yeah, doing a little sewing, doing a little bit of painting, hoping to do some off-stream personal art also. I have some blorbos that need putting in situations. You see, it's very important to me. After work, I get to go get a train as I'm off to dog sit for 5 days. Oh my goodness, Kaza, that's so exciting. I love that for you. Congratulations on dog befriendship. Amazing. That's so exciting. I hope you have a wonderful time getting to hang with Doggy. What a beautiful gift. Thank you. Anyways. Eddie, thank you very much for the lurk and for the hydrate. I'm gonna have a sip of my rhubarb spritz. Off to look after a 15-year-old elderly doggo. Oh, what a sweet, distinguished and beloved elder. My goodness. Oh, hello. Fantulitsu! Hello, welcome in! Lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a beautiful day. And thank you very much for the follow. Very appreciate it. Oh, beans! Okay. Really hoping I can get finished sewing that skirt. What the problem is, of course, that when one does not care to use a sewing machine, it takes so much longer to sew, and I can't do more than like 10 minutes at a stretch, and I have to take and then take a break. So it takes a wee while, but it's fine. If I can try and force myself to commit to doing like an hour of sewing every day, I think I could get it done relatively quickly. It's just a question of actually forcing myself to make that commitment. That's not super easy for me. Anyways. 6XRK, hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a lovely Friday. Hello, new, I'm dead. Okay, so Fan says, hi, I'm new. Cassie says, hello, new, I'm dad. Where is the door that you need the, okay, the love key. Does anyone remember how to get to that door? Because my brain is porridge. A little to... Oh, yes, of course. A little to the right of King Station. Absolutely no back seating. That is correct. 6 says, oh, it's a speed run. It's, it was intended to be a speed run at the outset. It is now very much not that. So manage your expectations appropriately. I would not... This is not... It started as a speed run, and then it kind of fell off the rails, and we've been at it for like 15 hours now. It's fine. World's slowest speed run. Yep. Is that a record I can set? The slowest speed run? I hope so, because that's kind of what we're doing now. Anyways, Iron Mike, hi. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. But yes, I get the key exactly now, and I don't know where is the door. Sorry if my English is bad in French. Oh no, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, it is a little to the right of the King's Station. If you go to the... Thank you for jogging my memory, chat. If you go to the bit just... No! If you go to the bit sort of just underneath where the station platform is and continue on to the right, you will find it there. Kingdom's Edge, says Samantha. Yes, exactly. If you've been to Kingdom's Edge, you should be able to find it. If not, you may just need to continue playing the game, and you'll get there eventually. Anywho. Okay. We are fixing my greed charm because I was a ding-dong, and I broke it. Okay. First, we're amassing as much money as we can along the way because I also need 12,000 geo for a gift from Divine, which I hope we'll be able to get today. Okay, anyways. Can I get a discount? Can I get a discount, please? Yeah, I'm sorry, I did it again. Oh, I put on the wrong charm. I'm tired. Force of Havoc, because I had it on recently. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's not that much money, it's all fine. You haven't locked this. Okay, awesome. Then you can definitely find it, Pan. You got this. I believe in you. Alright. Oh boy, I love Strength Charm. Strength Charm feels real good. Okay. What else can I do? There's lots of... I don't want to just like spam Colosseum 2 because I feel like that would get boring. But I do need a lot of money. And do you know where's the the Hive Charm? Honestly, my sense of direction is super bad. I do obviously I've acquired Hive Blood many times, but it's just behind the boss, is it, Samantha? Thank you. Again, sorry, literally my brain is no longer functional today, I think. But never mind. We have a wonderful community of people with encyclopedic knowledge of this beautiful game, so yeah. Alright. Okay, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, I think I need to... this needs to come off. That needs to go back on. And then that can go back on also. And then I've got an extra one. Okay, I will know where I am. Neat. Trying to think what else is a good source of money. How do I not have enough money? How have I spent all my money? I clearly... Your English is absolutely fine, Fan. You're very, very easily understood. Don't worry about it. I don't want to just do Colosseum over and over again. But I mean, I could do... Maybe I just need to spam it a bunch of times off stream so y'all don't need to watch me do it over and over again. Though usually if I'm dying a lot to it, then I'm also doing it a lot. So, like, I could just win a few more times. I'd probably die a few more times, let's be real. Yeah, why not? Okay. And then possibly on the next break, I'll try and have a look and see what the heck charms I'm missing, and then go get them. English is hard. You're doing fine, says Katha. English is hard. It's genuinely a weird language. Okay, there we go. Wizard. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can just do it first try this time. Let's see if I can just do this and not die at all. English isn't a real language. This is 5 dialects in a trench coat. You're very right. You're very right, Samantha. Vance's French is 3 times harder than the English. I promise you, it's horrible sometimes. Based on the amount of French that I know, there's definitely complications that are different to English. But I kind of feel like it's a little more consistent, but I might be wrong. Okay, no. How about no, don't you do that. Don't you do it. Okay. Alright. Alright, and okay. No. Nah. English is Latin, Old English, French, Germanic languages, and Norse in a mixing bowl. Put them together and you get whatever the hell this is. Okay. Alright. Aw, man. The Spit Boy noticed me. No. Oh! Secret cache of money I hadn't found. What? What? And I have Greed Charm equipped? Hell yeah! Life's good. Oh, that was nice. I can't believe I'd never found that before. Hell yeah. Feels real good. Oh, and I might be getting a cat. Hello? Oh my goodness gracious, congratulations on your potential future cat parenthood. That's really exciting. I love that for you. Hell yeah. Okay, let's top up our fight milk. Completely forgot that this entire area is here. Gross. Gross. I hate him so much. Anyways. Oh, Cassis is named for Mochi. That's such a good cat name. That's so cute. I love Mochi. I love them already. Samantha says we have a Germanic grammar structure, a mix of just about every European language in terms of vocabulary. It's a mess. It's a mess. It makes learning other languages super weird too, because you're like, oh, this sounds a lot like an English thing, and it's like, oh, but everything is structured super weird. And also, okay. I did a lot of linguistics back in the day. Love that stuff, says Casa. Me too. Me too. It was one of my favorite things at university was doing anything related to like language and linguistics. The verbs and the adverbs, says Fan, the grammar, etc. It's really difficult for someone who doesn't speak French to learn French. It was I did French for years because I'm Canadien, but also I am Canadienne, so my French is, you know, Canadienne. And I will be sticking primarily with English on stream because it is the language that we all have in common. And we want to make sure everyone knows what we're talking about. Okay. Monies! Get in my extremely heavy pockets. Like, these Geo coins are large relative to the little guy, and they look like they're probably pretty heavy, like, metallic things. So the fact that they're just carrying all these around is wild to me. I did French for 7 years. Can I do a conversation in French? Nope, says Casa. Really? Oh no. French. The door has a gender. Yeah, it's interesting. There are a number of languages that assign genders to, and I don't know like how in some cases you can kind of see like a commonality between like the structures of certain words and the genders that are applied to them with regard to like what pronouns and things that they get, or like what articles. I mean, Joe says gendered nouns in French and German are still my bugbear. I think that's like, listen, I don't even know what my gender is. Why do I have to know what gender a sweatshirt is? In German, it's das. I remember that. Das Sweatshirt here is chic. Anyways, Dan says bonjour, guten Tag. Well, everyone, ça va, wie geht's? And willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to you as well. I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. Welcome in. Blame the Romans. They started it with their silly old Latin. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have to do Latin at school. As much as I'm a language person, just it seems like a lot. Meanwhile, some languages, says Casa, we don't do gender or pronouns. I like those. That sounds nice. Anyways. Yes. Anyways. I am sipping down the last of this white tea and peach, and the more it comes up to room temperature, the more it's starting to get that, like, tannicness that you get from tea sometimes, so, nicer when it's fresh out of the fridge, but oh well. Latin is great, says Dan. Translating is like solving a puzzle more than speaking a language. I love that. I just remember my older brother did, part of the reason I didn't do Latin is that my older brother did Latin. And, you know, I'm like, no, I have to be different. But, he had this, like, vintage Latin textbook for like, young'uns. And one of the example sentences in it was like, he kills the children with his arrows. It's like, okay. I'm like, and can you tell me what that is in Latin? Anyways. Iron Mike says there's a Reddit post that describes a good way to farm Geo involving an area in Deep Nest, the Dream Nail, and the Greed Charm. Effective but boring. Yeah. I'm intrigued, but I'm also I don't want stream to be boring. I don't know, maybe it already is, I don't know. Whew. But anyways. Okay. I go to Germany in just over a week. Send help. You're gonna have so much fun. Have some spaghetti ice for me. I hope you have an amazing time. I never tried the final Colosseum, so let's try it after, says Fan. Oh god, I hate Colosseum 3. I really do. I forgot to take off the Greed Charm again. I cannot die here. I'm not allowed to die here, y'all. I think I forgot to take off the Greed... Actually, hold up. Yeah, I did forget to take off the Greed Charm, so I'm not allowed to die. I have to finish this first try. Because I'm pretty sure I have that charm equipped. Yep. Okay, well. I can't die. No pressure at all. To farm Geo, you must first find some fertile soil. Duh. You will also need a hoe for tilling. Yes, indeed. Indeed. You're very right, Samantha. That is exactly what you should do. Make sure it gets plenty of water. And bright sunlight. Alright. Try not to die. Die anyway. Try not to die. Try not to die. That wasn't the spell I meant to do! There we go. Okay, they're dead. Fine. They're dead. I'm almost dead, but I'm not. Okay. Just gonna get my bearings for a second. Get my bearings. Get my bearings and some pipe milk. Okay, I'm gonna quit to the last bench if you're about to die, says Iron Mike, easy peasy. I mean, listen, if I don't like to save scum, but how's the speed run, says Dark. We're 15 hours in, shut up. Anyways, hi, how's it going? It's lovely to see you. Welcome in. Hello. You can't die. That does sound like it takes the pressure off. Yep. Turnip says, I'm lurking, got such a jump scare when the crowd in the Colosseum cheered. Anyways, back to lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk again, Turnip. I'm sorry I jump scared you. Anyways. There's a speedrun achievement still doable then, clearly. Well, you know, I guess we'll soon find out. Ooh, Sam is getting grimy with the save scum. Listen, it doesn't feel as cheaty here as it does if I was doing a Steel Soul. And this is not Steel Soul. This is It's Okay to Die. 100% in 20 hours. Will I hit on? I don't know what percent I'm on, but it's definitely nowhere near 100. So, we shall see. We shall see. Probably not. Super fast, super furious. If they made a movie called The Slow and the Gentle, I feel like that would be more my vibe. Slow and gentle, that's my vibe. Need to go to pharmacy, back in a bit, says Casa. Have a lovely lurk. I hope it goes well. Okay. Clap. Where are you? Nope. Nope. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. And last one. Too slow, too gentle, Tokyo Drift. Yes, perfect. Do you play Hollow Knight on PC? I am on the PC fan, yes. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Heal, heal. Okay. Oh, it's big boy time. It's big boy time. It's big boy time. Get spelled. Okay, cool. Still alive. Heal, heal, heal. Okay. Fine and fine. What's next? What's next? Hey! Okay, time for this. Win! Hello! Welcome in. I play Hollow Knight on my Switch too. Oh, you got a Switch too. Nice. Did you have a Switch 1? How are you finding it in comparison so far if you do? I do not have a Switch 2. I contemplated it, but then I remembered I have no money. So, I do not have a Switch 2. Same reason I'm not buying any more fruit tea. I have a Switch 1 and 2. Nice. I do have a Switch One. I do enjoy the Switch One. I will continue to enjoy the Switch One for the moment. This is why I'm never going to consider buying a Switch. I just buy games I already have to play them again, says Dark. That's fair. There are numerous Nintendo exclusive things that I really enjoy, like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing and like that kind of thing, that it feels worth it to me to have the Switch. But it may be a while before I invest in the Switch 2. I may get a Switch 2 if/when there are titles I want to play for with on it, maybe. If they're not backward compatible, then yeah. Anyways, Mark, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Welcome. Whoop. Okay, alright. Well, we made it through that kinder, gentler aerial section. With relative ease. Ah! Pretzels! No. Die. Thank you. Faint! Sorry, not die, faint. We don't die in this game, we faint. Pokemon rules. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next is I check in with chat, because I feel like I've missed some chit-chats. Anyways. I'm running through the 5th Pantheon and Godho right now while I'm watching, getting my ass kicked. Well, Pantheon 5 is no small feat, so, I believe in you. You can do it. Francis, I'm happy to learn English so I can talk with a lot of persons on Twitch. And English persons on Twitch are very friendly. Aw, well, it's very nice to get to chat to you, and thank you for hanging out with us today. And yes, indeed, good luck, Iron Mike. You got this. I believe in you. Mark says, I hope you are. How's Hollow Knight treating you? I need so much Geo in this game. I didn't realize that this game was Capitalism Simulator, but I need 12,000 Geo, and I have almost 4. Oh no, Hollow Knight Nuzlocke, says Samantha. Oh, beans. I don't have the heart to do a Nuzlocke run of any Pokemons. I couldn't do it. It's 35 degrees in France right now. Oh, fan, I'm so sorry. That's nasty. No. Oh. P5 is the painful one for sure, says Dark. Good luck. Hell yeah. Maybe the knight should try selling some feet pics. Oh god. You say that, Samantha, but like, I am 100% sure if you did a Google search for that, you would find something. I say this because trying to look up character references when I did Hollow Knight Art Month, every time I've done Hollow Knight Art Month, trying to look up character references, I see a lot of like, technically this character is a bug, so I don't think it would have boobs, but I admire the creativity of this artist, I guess. It's not my personal taste, but hey, you know, you do you, friends. 12,000, says Mark. Are you in debt to some kind of spider mob? No, I'm trying to get one of my charms back from a drag queen. To be honest, she probably deserves the money more than I do. This looks like the second Colosseum. It is, Win. It is. Dark says the amount of Rule 34 stuff there is for Hollow Knight is incredibly extensive. Yes, and it shows up within like the first 10 results of a Google image search as well, which, yep. Samantha says non-mammalian memories are a time-honored art tradition. It's true. It's true. It's so true. Lizard folk with big old, yep. Anyways. I mean, fight milk has to come from Mark! No! Oh, the horror. Dark says there was enough that PC Gamer did an article on it once. I'm not surprised, but oh boy. There is a lot. I mean, obviously, I've done at least 93 Hollow Knight fan arts, but I tend to try to stick to the game sort of character aesthetic design. And very G-rated. Anyways. This may be an adult stream for grown-ups. The Twitch has TOS. I have things I don't want to draw. Anyways. What was I gonna say? Fan says, Mark says, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. I should not be reading chat and traversing like a field of spikes at the same time. Let me pause for a second. Fan says, you play very good at this game. You're strong. Oh, thank you. This part is very easy to stay under them and it's good. Yeah. Yeah. 93 Hollow Knight fan art exists? Asked Samantha. Why? That sounds like you might have done 3 whole months worth of Hollow Knight art. Yep. Yep. I have done 3 Hollow Knight art months now, because wonderful friend of the channel, Kirsty, has run it for 3 years. Don't shoot. Okay, I'm gonna die. Let me just heal. I'm holding B. Holding B. Holding B. There we go. Chocobo's right. I have a shop where you can buy a range of limited edition Blue Raspberry Fight Milk Hollow Knight art prints. If you like my watercolors of silly shenanigans that these little characters get up to, you can own some of them. Bear in mind, they are a limited edition, so when I run out of them, that's it. Yes, this is, could people perhaps even purchase some of your prints of your delightful Hollow Knight art? Aw. I mean, yeah. You can. And because it's Pride Month, I do have to point out that I do have not 1 but 2 art prints of the Nail Master and Nail Master Shio and the Nailsmith being adorable husbands, because that's like one of my favorite things in the whole game. It makes me happy. I think I might beat this fight. I don't want to overestimate myself here, but... Oh, I did. Okay. Anyways. Win says goated artist. Aw, beans. Dan says, no way Sammy has a store. That would be capitalism, and she hates that. Beth says technically not capitalism. One can buy and sell things without being part of a capitalist system. I like sharing my art. Thank you for the congrats. Thank you. I like sharing my art. I like people being able to own my art. And I also like being able to keep the lights on. All of these things are good. Anyways, we did it, y'all. Only another 6,000 Geo to go. Heck. I don't know if you were here for it, Joe, but I did say I did not mean to have Greed Charm equipped. I just straight up did not do that. Like that was a genuine goof. Anyways, let's do that again. Let's do that one more time. Let's do that one more time, but with the Strength Charm, and see if we can do it faster. That's what I thought you said. Yeah, it's true. We're so close, says Win. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, Samantha says, can confirm everything's owning Sammy's art supply. That's very kind. It's very, very kind. Very kind indeed. My short-term memory is also affected by the heat, so I checked. That is very fair. And thank you. Okay. Incidentally, before we hop on into this, hold up. Before we hop on into this, okay, first of all, will it work this time? Because it did not work last time. It is not working for some reason. Okay, I was going to actually show you some of my Hollow Knight art, but it's just for reasons wholly unbeknownst to me. It's just not actually working now. So thanks for that, stream doodad. There we go. Okay, I have no idea why that wasn't working. Anyways, this is my Instagram, but, okay. Here's my Hollow Knight art. This one's shiny. This one is the two little Muppet guys, because I just love these guys. I love the fact that they're sort of flailing around with their little arms, and they look like they're going, ah! I love them so much. There's Hornet. There's, they've got their, okay, the little guys got their ear defenders on because the Abyss Shriek is really loud. And I love that for them. We've got Gaze, we've got more Gaze. Happy Pride Month, everybody. We've got Sly, we've got Mila, we've got the Dung Defender, of course. We've got more Gaze. We've got the Queen Gardens in the Queen's Garden, and spoilers for Silk Song, I guess. And a couple bits have sold out. Oh, this isn't sold out. Okay, we do still have the the Pale King shops for spinning saw blades at a local DIY shop. And that's what we've got. Anyways, I hope you like them. Oh no, why is it? No, why am I? Oh, shut up! Shut up, me. Why am I echoing now? Sorry about that. Anyways, Shaws. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Anyway, sorry about the echo just there, but thank you for looking at that, y'all. Where's my game capture? There. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so that's my art. Are you gonna plan on doing Colosseum 3? Says Win. I don't know. To be honest, I'm mostly just here to farm Geo. And Colosseum 3 is longer. And I'm more likely to die. Samantha says, Sammy also sends you art with cool stamps on the envelope, maybe subject to location. I've never sent international mail. Annoyingly, at some point I will no longer be able to send cool stamps on international orders because they've stopped doing them. Sometime, like, a few months ago, I think, Royal Mail announced that they would only be doing their special edition stamps as first class and second class letter stamps, which means that, like, any other, like, pound amounts of money, are just boring old stamps. But I will be attempting to do things to make up for the shortfall of cute stampage for international orders when I run out, because I do still have a cache of cute and fun international stamps for the time being. So if you are ordering anything from me and you are from overseas, you will still be getting cool cute stamps for the moment. I will announce when I'm down to like the last ones. But for now we're still good. What's 10 pounds in euros? I think it's like, maybe like 10 pounds in euros. Maybe like, sorry, I was going backwards. Like 12 or 13 maybe? I'm not sure. You could go to exe.com to find out. I don't wholly know off the top of my head. Why did the Pale King like saws so much? Was it some kind of fetish? Some mysteries man was never meant to know, says Samantha. I honestly don't know what that guy's deal was with the spinning saw blades. Maybe he, sometimes maybe he just thought they were neat. Maybe saw blades were a special interest. Who am I to judge? One of my special interests is old TV idents, so hence all of the alert noises on my screen. 11 euros 71, says Joe. Thank you for that. I do not have the currency exchange rate in my head. Mostly because I actually haven't had to use euros in a couple of years. There are certain currency exchange rates that I find very pleasant because they're like relatively easy to math out. Like, I liked the currency exchange rate for Denmark because it was near enough to 10 of these equals £1 that it was fairly easy to figure out that, like, okay, this coffee is 40, so it's about 4 quid. That's about normal for a latte in London. Or what, last time I was in Canada, I was just like, take the price of everything and effectively double it. And that's Canadian dollars. Because the Canadian dollar was not doing great. I'm sure in no time at all, the UK government will do something to tank our economy further and make it even cheaper. No! I would love a functioning government that wasn't stinky and seemed to actually have people's best interests at heart. That'd be amazing. I don't want to get into it here because I'll just make myself depressed, and I'm not a fun streamer when I'm depressed. So what should I have for lunch, y'all? Our choices are mostly toasted rye bread with something. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. They got in the bin. Damage, says Mark. I do have Danish rye bread. I was thinking maybe like almond butter and honey, or almond butter and apple butter on some Danish rye toast. Nothing that takes too much cooking because it's too hot. And also I have to cook dinner at lunchtime because for dinner we're having lentil salad, and lentil salad wants to sit for some hours and let all the flavors get to know each other, get real sexy, you know. Good stuff. There's too many of you and you're too close to me. Quit it. Okay, thank you. Jeez. Let me heal up a bit. No, I said let me heal up a bit. Okay. That will do. That will do. Anyways. Okay. Alright. What's left? Okay. What's next? Oh, we're at the bosses already. Nice. Clap. 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 Alright. Feels like the first one really doesn't take a lot of work to go down. Like, they really don't seem to. Probably don't need to drop a cheeky little heal, but... And actually that cheeky little heal is a moot. Alright. Yay! We did it again! Hey! Wizard. Okay. Well, we did it. Yay. The second one gets an increase to his max health as well as healing a bit once the first dies, says Samantha. That makes sense. I mean, that's... I always feel like the strategy with that kind of fight is... No, not yet. The strategy with that kind of fight where you have, like, the two enemies is to take out one, like, focus your energy on fighting one of them until they die and then do the next one. I don't know. I just think it's easier.
If you're dividing your attention, you're making things more difficult for yourself in the long run. Francis, fun fact, for the pound, in French we say livre, which in everyday language is book in English. It costs 10 books for a limited edition Hollow Knight art print. And considering the relative scarcity of these things, they will not be reprinted. That's pretty ding-dang good. Probably underselling myself, I don't know. Oh, shoot! Yes, I have a, that reminds me, I have an original painting I need to paint and then post this weekend as well. I do small original paintings as like a Patreon tier. I also have some Patreon content to go up. Okay. I have some bonus videos for my patrons. I do have a YouTube channel, by the way, if that's the kind of thing that you're into. I'm working on my next YouTube video. I am trying really hard not to let it sprawl out of proportion because this is supposed to be a smaller video that doesn't take me as long, so obviously I'm falling down another research rabbit hole and trying to rein things in as best as I can. You can guess about how well that's going. I would be able to put out YouTube videos significantly more often if I didn't have to have a normal job, I'll tell you that for sure. Because doing the research and stuff does take quite a while. Doing the research, the writing, and then the filming and the editing, and having to kind of organize that between, like, you know, all the other things I have to do in my life. It takes so freaking long. Which is why I put out like 2 to 3 videos a year. Focusing down one is much easier as a strat, says Samantha. Oh, I'll wholeheartedly agree, absolutely. I think you're in a much safer place once you've figured that out. You're in a much safer place, I think. No. No. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. I'm about to die. Okay, cool. Oh no! Well, at least I didn't have the greed charm equipped anymore. Anyways, oh, is the collector hard to defeat? I don't think so, Fan, but if you haven't fought the collector before, your mileage may vary. I could give you tips, but I don't want to backseat you. Samantha says, this is why some YouTube channels outsource their writing job to other essayists and just plagiarize. Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't care to do that. I write all of my own scripts. I do all of my own research. It is a butt ton of work. A lot of this stuff isn't easy to research either, believe it or not. There's a link to my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love it if you did. I don't know, maybe someday anyone will watch my videos. That would feel really good because I put a lot of work into them. Anyways. Yeah, this is a vampire boyfriend. Aw. Anyways, maybe we'll go do that later once I've done this. But it's about to run ads, so I've got to BRB. I will see you in... I don't know if you want to hear all these creatures snoring, so I might stick the BRB music on, but I'll be back in just a minute. BRB, everyone! Be right back. And we're back. Hi. Thanks for sticking around. And let's go do this again. Alright. Fan says, no, continue the live. Listen, if I could choose not to have ads on my stream at all, I would love to do that. But unfortunately, that is not a condition that is allowed by Twitch. Mark says the snoring goes very well with the music, I will say. I was hoping that would be the case. I was hoping that would be, like, fun for y'all to experience. Okay, I'm gonna do... You know what? I'm gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna go do some other stuff, because otherwise it'll get boring. But But yeah, I love the. I can't hear when the music is playing on stream. Like when I'm playing music on stream, I cannot hear it. Like I don't hear what you guys are hearing. So I just have to. I just have to hope for the best. So the fact that the snoring paired well with the with Epidemic Sound's finest makes me very happy. Other stuff like vampire dates. I was gonna grab a couple of charms, and then maybe at the end of stream we can meet Samantha's boyfriend. Not my boyfriend. I'm happily married. But Sammy runs ads because she loves capitalism so much. Listen, here is the thing. I know generally, like, you know, I feel like our capitalist overlords want it to be gauche to talk about, like, actual finances and money. But when I tell you the amount of revenue that I earn as someone who has an average of, like, on average, I get about 15 viewers a stream, like, as an average viewer number. That's pretty normal for me. When I tell you that my ad revenue from any given stream ranges somewhere between, like, 8 cents and $1. For, you know, upwards of 3 hours worth of me doing professional gaming and or artwork. I don't consider that worth it, you know? So I'm definitely not in running ads for the money of it, because the money is nothing. It really isn't. So if anyone thinks that that's why ads are running, because I just want to grub that money, just know I don't actually get any money from the ads. I get nominally, like, cents. This obviously is a little different if you're a partner who gets, like, hundreds or thousands of viewers per stream. But even then, it's not that much. It's not making up the bulk of anything that you earn as, like, a creator on Twitch. It's just not. I will try to beat the collector, says Fan. Good luck! You can do it! I believe in you! Hell yeah. Oh my god, you're rich, says Dark. Dark, earlier I was contemplating whether or not I could afford to buy, like, 7 quid's worth of fruit tea this month, and I concluded that no, I can't, so... no. Anyways. Chocobo's heading off. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well, Chocobo. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Samantha says, I'm sure moderator/spouse Twitch users such Callier would understand you having a vampire on the side. I think we've well established between my spouse and I that I am the vampire in the relationship, and he is the werewolf. Which are, of course, the two genders. We've also determined that that of the two of us, if one of us had to be the Jeeves and one of us had to be the Bertie Wooster, I would be the Bertie, of course. Have you seen my dress sense? Though that implies that my moderator/spouse does all the housework, and no, he does 50% of the housework because that's marriage. Samantha says, Straight's talking to a gay couple. So, which one of you is the vampire and which one of you is the werewolf? Yep. Exactly. What charms do you recommend to beat the collector? Ooh, good question. I don't feel like I can be that prescriptive about it because it really varies. Like, it depends on... Some people really prefer certain charm builds that other people find really not helpful. It really depends on your playstyle. Because my playstyle, I feel like, is weird and not necessarily recommended to everybody. I am aware of this. I cannot change this. This vexes and annoys some experienced players. All right. Hell yeah. That's an aerial section I can get behind because I don't always die during it. I just superfluously healed. But actually that's not true because I did spore damage to these guys and that was a good. Okay, got one of them. And that's 2. Cool. Alternatively, says Samantha, a slightly more informed straight talking to a transvene couple. So, which is the cat girl and who's the puppy girl? Oh no. Are those the 2 genders? Okay. Hello? 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 Okay. Okay. Anyways. Ah, heck. Sorry, I got real quiet there because I was concentrating on not dying. How very rude of me. Speaking of, how are you still alive? You took so much spore damage. Pretzels! Get spored, get spored, get spored, Okay, cool. Samantha says, when you transition, you get handed a vial of estrogen and choose between cat ears and puppy ears. I see. Oh man, that's so cool. Is that before or after you get double jump? Anyways. Double jump comes after 1 year on estrogen. Oh, I see. Good to know. Good to know. Seems I've been missing out on powerful abilities, says Mark. Apparently so. Me too. Okay, we are pretty close now. That's neat. So we're gonna go do some other stuff. Never mind, I'm a straight white dude. I mean, that comes with its own special privileges, I guess. Okay, for some reason I never picked up Shape of Uncharm, so we're gonna go do that. Samantha says you don't need extra abilities. You're already playing on easy mode. I will say, of the special powers that I received as, like, you know, a person who's bi and non-beanie, mostly I got the power of invisibility, and I don't love it. How do we unlock the love tower? You have to, so there is a door that you have to find. There is a door that you have to find. And you might have to go into Kingdom's Edge in order to find it. Anyways. Down Z, no, down Z, please. Anyways, okay, actually no. The power of invisibility, and I feel like at some point I'm still waiting for my complimentary pair of dungarees to show up. But I think that's what you get if you're non-beanie and bi. Hang on, there's creatures up there. I want to fight those creatures. Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Oh, hi! Fight me! Okay, thank you for fighting me. I'll see you later. Okay, anyways. My only wish is that I could turn the capitalism slider down to nope, says Mark. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. Ooh, a Wanderer's Journal. Have I not been in this room before? What the heck? Okay. Well, never mind. Fan says I have it, but it doesn't do that. You need to find the right door. It might not be if you are where I think you might be. You need to go somewhere else first. Further into the Kingdom's Edge. Anyways, I'm gonna sit on a bench because I'm down to 2 healths, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Flap. It's a voyage of discovery. You'll have fun. Okay. I'm gonna put greed back on because monies. And monies. Anyways, for some reason I never picked up Shape of Un, so let's go do that. Anyways, unfortunately, that got set to max in the 80s, and then the slider got patched out. No. Yeah, Reagan and Thatcher have a lot to answer for. Heavily rebalanced the game, basically removed the left faction entirely from the competitive meta. I love being a person in this time and place. Truly, I do. Okay. Time to go visit the lake. And enjoy the beautiful green path music. Sorry, I'll refrain from singing along quite so much. And then I start whistling along. I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyways, I desperately need some fluids. Green path music saying, saving the day. I'm a delight, are you sure? Thank you. That's very kind. Love a good bench. Love a good bench. Love a good secret entrance. Y'all are delights. You're all breathtaking. So there. So there. Benches were also removed from the meta in recent years. Oh, that makes me so mad. When you're in like a public place and they're like, oh, I think there was like, it was on like the New York subway, I think, that there were like, there used to be benches on station platforms. And they got rid of the benches because like homeless people would rest there, and it's like, yeah, so would people who need to sit down while they're waiting for the trains, you dingbats. Here's a fun idea. Why not just provide like, you know, resources for people who don't have homes? Ooh. Hi. Hi. Nice to see ya. Okay, bye. Isn't she beautiful? I love her. She's so cute. Imagine hating homeless people so much you make everyone's lives worse, just so they don't have a place to sleep comfortably. Oh my god, yes, those, so, you know at bus stops when they have those, like, benches in the bus shelters, but they're not really benches, they're just, like, kind of a perch that you can't properly sit on because they're too narrow, and they're sort of angled, so you couldn't, like, lie on them. I hate those. They're deeply uncomfortable. I'm too short to be able to comfortably perch on them because I'm only 5 feet tall. They suck, and they are absolutely hostile architecture because they don't want to put extra benches because they're like, oh, what if people sleep on the benches? What if people sleep on the benches? People need places to sleep. And if you're not willing to, like, you know, help them find housing, then fuck you, honestly. Pardon my French, but I feel very strongly about this. You know, because I'm a person with a moral backbone. Anyways, we got the shape of Un. We did that. And now let's just, make our way back to Greenpith. Anyways, found the entrance of the Love Tower. Good luck with the collector. See, I knew you could find it. It just takes a little extra looking. You got this, my friend. You can do it. If I'm still streaming by the time you're done, let me know how you get on. Anyways. Alright. Okay. Alright and okay. Anyways. So in my outside of stream silly casual doing things for fun life, I've been doing a lot of, like, world building lately for some writing that I've been doing, and it's so silly and it's so goofy, but I just get I've been getting stuck on, like, okay, but what's the food like? What's the food like in this world? Like, how's the cuisine? What's it like? And I just end up trying to, like, thinking about a whole bunch of, like, you know, existent, like, present day our world cuisines as inspiration, but making them just different enough that it's not just like, oh look, sashimi, you know, kind of thing. That's not the spell I meant to fire off. That's the one I did. Okay, there we go. That's better. Anyways. Welcome back, Casa. Hello. No, I died, says Fan. The good thing is you can try again, and now you know how to get there. And hopefully now you know how to get out. Anyways, you can do it. I believe in you. Cheese, says Mark. Oh man, I want cheese. Fantasy sashimi made with fantasy fish. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yum, yum, delicious. All right, let's go this way. What charm do you recommend for the collector? I don't know. I guess one thing to bear in mind about the collector, and you've probably noticed this, is that the collector himself doesn't drop any, doesn't give you any fight milk when you, like, hit him. It's only the other little creatures that you are fighting that give you fight milk. And so, where am I? Actually, yeah, let's go via the cliffs. Why not? This is stupid and roundabout, but sometimes I just like dooting around in this world. It feels nice. It feels good. So, I'll just do that. Anyways, fight milk is soul for the uninitiated, yes. All general charms will be useful, depends on your play. Yeah, exactly. I think it depends on the playstyle. Soul is less plentiful in the fight, so spell-focused builds might be less effective. Yeah, I think I mostly use, like, dashing through things and How do I leave this area? Am I stupid? How do I leave this area? Huh. How do I leave? It says there's a pathway up here, but can I get up there? I know not. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Anyways. I didn't unlock the dark dash. Okay, so you don't have the dark dash yet. Okay. So just sword and jump over a lot, I guess. Hide in the corners and heal. Like I was thinking, should I go just like maybe just pop into my God Home save, do a little demo of here's what I do, but I honestly don't know if that would be super helpful because I do like doing the dash does damage a lot. If you use nail arts, the spinny one is a good one to charge up while the collector is off throwing jars, as it can clear out the mobs as that he spawns. Ooh, that is a good one. I never use nail arts, so that's the difference. Little spits. Little spits. Alright. Yeah, no, go. Okay, there we go. Less than 2,000 geo to go. We're doing pretty good. Hell yeah. Okay. I think that's only like 3 geo, but that's 3 geo more than we had before. Okay. Get into my extremely bloated pocket, which must be so heavy by now. I do love the music in this area. It's so chill. Quick focus if you like to heal. Yes, it lets you get heals in faster, which is very, very helpful. If you're like me and you take a lot of damage. And yeah, he can be quite erratic, which can make it harder to find opportunities to get a full heal in. No, that's not my button. That's my button. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. Sorry. He is not, however, anywhere near as erratic as a certain someone who's the worst boss and character in the game. I wonder who Samantha could be talking about. Personally, I enjoyed my beautiful my beautiful vocal stylings. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I tried my best. Oh dear. You should probably get that looked at, buddy. If you find yourself bloated with Fanta and exploding at the slightest provocation, speak to a doctor. Anyways, we're back here. And I'm gonna kill all of these guys. Because I need the money. Which is a horrible thing to do if you think about it. The things we do in video games. It's almost as if this is make-believe and none of it's real. If you're that bloated with Fanta, I would recommend trying a different drink. Maybe you should try something that isn't carbonated. I often find I like a fizzy drink, but I often find that it does give me cramps if I'm not careful. Speaking of fizzy drinks, you know what I was thinking about last night? Speaking of world building, I was like, huh, with this fantasy make-believe environment that I'm writing, would it have something like kvass? I've never had kvass, and in fact, I don't know if I can have kvass because it probably has gluten in it because it's made from bread. But if you don't know, kvass is a non-alcoholic or almost non-alcoholic fermented drink that's made using bread. And those who swear by it or grew up with it are like, this is very refreshing. And it's hard for me to imagine, but, you know, I do like other fermented drinks like kombucha and kefir, so, maybe kvass good. Don't know. But does Grub Daddy have any Geo for you? No, Grub Daddy is Grub Daddy's happy. He's very, very happy. Hey, little guy. It's nice to see you as well. I haven't been doing character voices on this playthrough, but I'm gonna do one now because I like Sly. So another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great Dale Sage, I must recognize your skill. You have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now tradition agrees, you too may hold the symbol. Bama. Wear it proudly, Dale Master. You shall be the last to receive its like. Thank you! And I bow because I'm polite. Bama. Off you go, Nail Master. I have nothing more to give you. Okay. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your Geo in trade for my precious wares. Okie dokie. I bow again. I'll see you later, Sly. Well fed, says Dark. Yep. Grub Daddy looks like he's been drinking too many fizzy beverages. Anyways, I'm drinking a spritz. Spritz is nothing left to give you but an ass whooping in the pantheons. It's true. It's true. Have I been in Bretta's house? Oh, her beautiful fan fiction. Yes! Yes, Franz! Yes, Franz! Yes, Franz! We did it! We got another health point. Love that for us. I'm still 1,500 geos short. Slay with that, Yas Queen, slay with that extra health, says Samantha. Hell yeah! I'm having other thinky thoughts. I don't think I've been to the junk pit in this playthrough. There's money in that there junk pit, isn't there? Is there money in that there junk pit? I think there is. I'm trying to look it up on my phone and my phone's going crazy. Pit. No, whatever it thinks I'm looking up, I'm not. Pit. It's really hard to look things up while I don't think I have it. Let me just take a little looky-loo at my map. Where is the junk pit? It's that area there that's missing. Welp. Well, I'm gonna hate doing that, but I guess. Oh, I had to get cute Bat Baby. Do I want to do that instead of going to the dunk pit? Collect Geo on the way to... Yeah, let's do Bat Baby quest, because I don't want to spend time in the waterways. It's nasty. Hey, Copper Mustache, how's it going? Hey, it's the prequel to Silk Song. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Welcome in. All right, let's get the Grim Child. Hello, Brum. Every time I see Brum's name, I want to do the character voice of the Brummy accent, but I do not want to do a Brummy accent because anyone who's from the Birmingham area will disown me, cancel the stream, and never return. And I don't want that. So, but it's nice to see you, Brum. I hope the Midlands are treating you well. Hi! Get a load of this hot piece of sass. Well met, friend. Yes, So dramatic. Thank you! Okay. I will not fret. I will do the thing. Time to go on an adventure. Vampire boyfriend, says Samantha. He's cool and mysterious. Yeah, I think I'm not as attracted to him as you are because he just reminds me too much of myself because I too am cool and mysterious. Anyways, oh geez, what am I gonna get rid of to equip the Grim Child? How many doodads is the Grim Child? 2, okay. Well, we have a little friend. The only way he could make this more dramatic would be to open with, "What's up, bitches? It's your boy Grim." Or something equally painful to have to have had to type out. Oh, dark, that's horrible. Horrible. Oh, goodness gracious. Marks has got to get going. This is always a lovely way to spend a Friday morning. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you. I do really love that thing with the Grim Child where they go seepy. They go seepy next to you. It's so stinking cute. It really is. Okay. So now we have some flames to look for. So it looks like we got to go to Crystal Peaks and fight a flickering flame there. So let's go do that. Yay! Fan won the fight! Congratulations! No, I don't need to visit Gigi right now. But I sent the lift up and I don't... Does it come back down automatically or did I just F it up? Oh good, it comes back down on its own. Because that was real stupid of me. Anyways, congratulations, my friend. Hell yeah, I knew you could do it. Yay! And now we get to hear the lovely music of Crystal Peak, which is some of my favorite music in the game. Oh no! This absolute swear word. I hate this guy. I don't know if dashing through that guy did anything, but eh. Well, not doing anything definitely didn't do anything. So. Claps. Heck. No, just stop being too far away. It's mean. But he's so jolly, says Copper Mustache. I mean, he certainly is jolly, but eh. Yay! Okay, so dashing through him does work. That's good to know. And we have given our little child a snack. Okay, where do we need to go next? We zoom in. There's one in the City of Tears. Okay, and one in Greenpith. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, City of Tears, Greenpith. Let's do City first, I guess. It's fairly easy to get to, I think, from here. No, I will kill the hive boss, says Fan. I love that for you. Oh, shut up, Zote. Right, let me just check the map again. Whereabouts in the City of Tears is it? It's right near the city storeroom station. Okay, that's nice and easy. Okay, so let's get the Stagway. In many ways, I find this version more annoying than the second version because of the tiny hitbox, says Samantha. I did find, at least in that fight, the dashing through it was pretty effective. But yeah, I feel it. I don't like when they get stronger though. Stag friend, I love the stag. I wish there was like a give scritches button for the stag. I think that would be a marked improvement upon. I mean, the stag themselves is perfect, but like on the game mechanic generally. Shoot, I cannot see what's going on for some reason. Okay, well, apparently when he's inside a wall, I can't attack him. Great, good, love that for me. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. I think the thing about, like, he's so jolly and he's, like, laughing and stuff, but it feels like he's laughing at you because of how, like, crappy and stupid you are. And that kind of laughter makes me feel really stressed. I have to go. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. Thank you so much for hanging out, Fan, and congratulations on beating the Collector, and good luck in the hive. Hell yeah. Who's next up to Greenpith? So I guess we could just go back to the stag station and head to Greenpath station. That he would never do that. He's laughing with you. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like, I'm not feeling mirthful is the difference. So I don't know. He is laughing at you, but the joke's on him because now he's dead, says Samantha. Yeah. Quite right too. Alright, so, go downsies and then to the not left. Okay. Fine. I'm very intelligent. I do mildly resent no longer having the what's it, you know, make money fly at you charm equipped. It's just so useful. Okay. Alright. We'll probably beat this flame and then I will call it for the day because my tummy hurts and I should probably eat something. Come on. There we go. Wizard. Oh, there's a guy there. Money, please. Thank you. I sound so much more avaricious than I am. I'm really not avaricious at all in real life. I just want to be able to, like, you know, stay alive. That's my main financial goal, is just to not die. That would be cool. That's it. I hope I'm going the right way. guess if I start seeing flames and stuff, I'll know that I am. And if I don't, then I'll know that I borked it at some point. Oh, okay, there you are. Hey. Alright. Uh-huh. Where are you? If he wasn't such a pain in the backside, I wouldn't mind. I would quite like the little noise that they make. It's, kind of cute. Okay, alright, okay. What is, I wonder what that means in Animalese. It sounds kind of like Animalese. What does avaricious mean? Probably butchered the spelling there. Avaricious means, just really, when you really want to acquire lots of money, basically. Universal basic income, says Samantha, because people are actually more productive when they aren't stressed about whether or not they can survive. Yes, 100%, absolutely. I think that's one of the things that, like, our corporate overlords are really missing the fact that, you know, and, like, there is extensive research now to back this up. When people are less stressed, when people are more comfortable, when people have time to, like, rest and relax and have lives outside of their jobs, they do better at their jobs. You know? Like... And, you know, like, any allegations that, like, you know, like, people who want, you know, like, a universal basic income would be greedy. I mean, it's called a basic income for a reason. It's not a ton of money, but it's enough that you can afford anything that you need. That's the point. Ditto 4-day work week, says Samantha. Yeah, I don't currently work, like, a job for 5 days a week, and I could not go back to doing that now. I would die. It would deflate a lot of bureaucratic bloat, says Joe. Yeah. At the moment, I would really just like a job. I hope that you find something that brings you so much joy and is rewarding and rewards you, remunerates you appropriately, shall I say. I very much wish this for you. Because that's the thing, that people who complain about things like UBI and that kind of thing have this idea that if people didn't have to work, that nobody would want to work. And it's like, no, most people want to work. Most people want jobs. People like having jobs and doing things and feeling like they've achieved, you know, it feels good to accomplish tasks and do stuff. People enjoy that. But it's a lot harder to enjoy that when, like, you know, your ability to remain housed depends on it in a very acute way. Anyways. Oh, we're here. Hi. I don't think I've ever revisited this guy. Actually, it's good I can stay cis fan. I'm about to finish. But hello again. Aha, your journal grows fat and your journal grows fat and full. Only those last few rare beasts remain left to stock. Search the kingdom's corners, complete the journal, earn your well-deserved reward. I'll try my best. Thanks, buddy. I think I've always just gotten the hunter's journal from that guy and then never gone and talked to him again, so that was all new for me. And I've played this game many times. Well, maybe I'll go back and talk to him again once I've finished Gotta Catch 'Em All. Evil voice, says Fan. My voice is flagging right now because I'm a little hoarse because I've been talking for 3 hours. So I apologize for that. But, oh no! Heck. But, yep. I'm a little horse. I'm a miniature horse. I'm a Shetland pony. But, there is an event once you finish it too. How have I never done that? Well, I guess we have to do that in this playthrough now. Aw, shoot. Aw, shoot. I gotta know what happens. I've just never thought to go visit that guy after after getting the like journal in the first place. If you go back, then you gotta catch them all. I didn't realize this was a Pokemon game. Is it like Pokemon Legends Arceus, where if you catch them all, you have to fight God? I hope not. I still haven't finished our Legends Arceus because I don't want to have to fight God. Sammy, are you secretly a pony and you're only just now letting this out to your horse girlfriend? Listen, my horse girlfriend. I would not keep this from you if I was secretly a pony. You know this. If anything, I am a deeply anxious bear. Anyways. Sorry. Okay. Only like 1,200 more Geos-ish. We're nearly there. No, you don't fight God after catching them all. You fight God after dream nailing the Hollow Knight. Okay. Fair and true. Yep. Anyways. I should probably finish Pokemon Legends at some point. I did enjoy the game. I just kind of got to the point where the main story mode was mostly over until you've caught them all. And I was like, I don't need to catch them all. I'm tired. And also, I played it on stream, and for some reason, playing Switch games crashed my stream a lot. So oftentimes the stream would be broken. Okay. Monies! No, I can't reach the monies. It's just floating down there. It's so sad. No. Oh, my heart. My heart breaks for the money I can't find. There we go, that'll do. Anyways. That's exactly where I stopped as well. The fight against Giratina felt like an appropriate ending. Yeah, exactly, Copper Mustache. It felt like an ending when you got to that bit. Like, it feels like, okay, the story's done. Now it's just like side quests and completing your Pokedex. And I didn't really feel like I needed to do that. I didn't feel like it was as interesting to do that like in a stream. Because I'd kind of just be dooting around, kind of like I'm doing right now, and I don't know if this is very interesting, but shoot, heck. But next time we'll have more. Oh shoot, I'm almost dead. Did not realize my health was that low. Next time we'll continue the Grim quest and hopefully finish getting all of our unbreakable charms. Oh, speaking of, I mentioned it on stream, but I started watching that review that Willie Muse has done of the Unbreakable Boy movie, which Garbo movie by Garbo people. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyways, not Willie's review. Willie is always a thoughtful reviewer. But oh boy. I hope that movie did super poorly. I suspect it probably did. Anyways. Whatever. I didn't die, and I got the money. Fighting Giratina is kind of like fighting God. It's kind of fighting. It's kind of the demigod of antimatter, if I remember correctly. Pokemon lore is weird, y'all. Like Dialga and Palkia have domain over time and space. Huh. Yeah, Pokemon lore is wild. Is what I'm getting from all of this. Just that Pokemon lore is a wild ride. Anyways. But I already knew that. Giratina is a god, but Arceus is more like God. Yeah, exactly. It feels like a weird thing to have in a game, where it's just like, okay, time to fight in a game is sort of like cute and fun, and I tend to think of Pokemon games as like cute and fun, and it's like, okay, now you have to fight God. But then again, my understanding of Pokemon games is limited because it's literally the only one that I've played. The most dangerous Pokemon to own is a snail, says Samantha. Oh my goodness. Oh, congratulations, fan! You beat the hive boss? Hell yeah! Congratulations. You should feel very, very proud. Oh my goodness. And on that wonderfully exciting note for you, I think I'm going to call it there for today. I'm doing a little stretch. I don't know if you can tell because I'm sleepy. Pokemon at this point is just a numbered list on how long it took them to run out to fight Tia's this dark. Oh my goodness. I will say that the new, like the forthcoming Pokemon Legends game that they announced, I'm not as jazzed about it as I was about Arceus. I don't know. It's set in what looks like a modern day city, and I'm like, yeah. But one of the things I liked about Arceus is that it was this beautiful big open world that you could just like ride around on your weird Santa reindeer thing in like the nice landscapes and go in the ocean and climb mountains and stuff. Anyways, mag cargo is hotter than the surface of the sun, says Samantha. It's just unleashing it from its Pokeball would flash fry everything around. What the hell is this lore? Thank you for the hydrate, Joe. Everyone, if you can, take a sip. Second beverage down. Third beverage to go. Samantha says, I reject this framing of the newer Mons. The first game had a pile of sludge and a literal ball as Pokemon designs. This is true. It is always included just random objects. And bear in mind also, when it comes to like the random object Pokemon, that there is like Japanese folklore to do with like objects that gain like a spirit and sentience over, you know, like decades and decades of use. I really like that folklore. I think it's cool. My favorite is the Kazo-Obake, which is a umbrella monster. I did some art of them a while ago. I think I've still got prints of them. Anyways, by the way, did you know I have a shop? You can get prints and stickers and all kinds of neat stuff. Klefki being a fairy steel type is literally about it being a sprite that steals your keys. I love this. That's adorable. Delightful. Delightful. I'm so here for it. But yeah, let's go say hi to someone. Tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna. Did I not snooze the ad break? I do not want an ad to run. We have to leave now because otherwise an ad is gonna run. So I'm gonna send us to. I think I'm gonna see if this person is not just about to finish, and if they're not just about to finish, then I will send us to. Oh no, they just started. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, is that crochet? Okay, yeah, Kels is doing some crochet. Kels Bells is really cool. So we'll go give them a raid. Yeah, Samantha says people love to bring it up as lazy design, yet it actually has a lot of thought behind it and a logic. I wholeheartedly agree. I think it's just awareness. I don't know. Anyways, it's Pride Month, so I'm appending Pride emotes onto the raid message. If you have the emotes, feel free to grab the raid message with the emotes. If you don't, you can just say generic raid message or append any cool emotes that you do have. It's all good. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had a really, really fun time. We're going to go say hi to Kels Bells, who's doing some crochet. And I am going to go get myself some lunch and then go wash my hair and have a very cold shower. And then try and get some artwork and stuff done. So, yeah, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back on Monday painting some more Pride moths for Pride Month. Mothmen this time. And I hope you have a fantabulous weekend in the meantime. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It was lovely to see you. Thank you for the chit-chat and all that jazz. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Goodbye, and good Friday.